Hi everybody and welcome to day number 1 of the Holiday Extravaganza. I am Katie and I am here with my organized style. Thank you. I appreciate you being here and I'm so excited that you're ready to take the step to get your holiday season a little more organized so that you can minimize the stress that you could experience otherwise and really make sure you carve out space and time and make a priority of the things that matter most to you and to your family or friends, loved ones, whoever those people are that you're celebrating with. So for day 1, this is maybe the most fun of the days. It's a little different because it's a little more social. What you're going to do is first you're going to ask yourself a bunch of questions about how you feel about the holidays and prioritize the things that you care about. But then I want you to ask the people that you're going to spend those holidays with. Now, if you are having a big holiday celebration with a lot of family, you don't need to ask everybody that's going to be there, but you can ask your main people. Like if you have a partner, if you are really close with your cousin and they're going to be there, or your parents, whoever that is. For me, that's my children, my partner, my kitty, my cat's here climbing around. Sorry if it's distracting. My partner and my mother. So those are the people that I'm going to ask that I really want to make sure the holiday is great for them. And so in order to do that, I will ask them a series of important questions. And I want to tell you right now that their answers might surprise you. I mean, my family's might surprise you because it just might not be things you guys do. But what I mean is your own people's answers might be surprising to you. And I think that's really important to note because maybe this year you normally have a long commute and now you don't have that, and so you'll have more time to decorate or cook or whatever it is. Or maybe you're a teacher and now you're doing distance learning and you're working many more hours than you normally do and you have less time, and so you have to really be strategic and pare those things down because you cannot do what you normally do. Well, whatever the case may be, we're going to make sure we know what we want to focus on and get those things done. So in general, I want you to think about what activities do you want to do with your family and ask them also. And if there are things that you normally do that you can't do, but that are really important to you, I want you to then brainstorm of how you can pull those elements into the holiday season. So you're not going to do that part today, but I don't want you to limit yourself while you're making these lists and while you're talking to your family. Of course, this year could look different for you. And if it does, that's fine. But at this stage, I don't want you to think about that part. Just think about the things you love and what you like the most and what's really important. I want you to think about the food. Food to me is really important every day. I love food. But for holidays, it tends to be a central feature of celebration. So I want you to make sure to ask yourself and ask the other people, when you think about Thanksgiving, what are the things that you want to eat? What are the things that you could do without? Are there things that we usually have that you're just not interested in? And what are the decorations that you really care about? Are there things that we put up that you think you don't really notice or you don't really like or you feel is too much effort, whatever it is? Find out what all those things are and see also what they want to contribute. How are they able to help? And if somebody's of advanced age, they still want to be asked that in all likelihood. Like, are they going to bring extra smiles? Can they share a recipe with us? If it's a younger person, they might have less that they can do, but they might still really want to be doing something. And they might not remember to tell us till the last minute. So what we want to do is make sure we know those things in advance so we can put them down in a schedule and make sure that we do them. Because if it's not on your calendar, in all likelihood, you might forget about it and might not have time to do it. And I say that from personal experience. I love to take the kids to the apple orchard, but we don't go every year. The reason we don't go is because I don't always put it on the calendar. In the years that I haven't put it on the calendar, what has happened is I expect there to be a magical weekend day where we are not busy and we look beautiful and we have nice clothes on and our hair is nicely coiffed and we're just like in a great mood and everything is wonderful, and then we just drive on over to an apple orchard a minimum of an hour away and take gorgeous photos. That is what I think is going to happen. I think on New Year's I don't put it in the calendar, but it's never happened like that. It's never just magically occurred. When I've gone to the apple orchard with my family, it has been because I have scheduled it. And so I want us to schedule those things in, because this year is just a little crazy. And so we want to be sure that we can really prioritize and get those things done that we want to get done. So we're going to ask our family for all the holidays we celebrate, whether that be Thanksgiving, Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, whatever, any other holiday that's in that time frame, whatever it is, I want you to figure out, where are we going? What are the things that matter for me for food, for decorations, for activities? What could I live without for activities, for food, for decorations? And are there things I'm thinking that I can't do this year that I'm really struggling with? Because those are the things that we're going to try to really focus on and figure out a way to do it. Do I have more time this year, less time this year? What are my real schedule limitations or advantages? And who's going to contribute what? How can we all contribute? What is that going to look like? Are people interested in contributing? What are their realistic scheduling expectations for themselves during this time? So we want to take that inventory, and then we'll come back tomorrow for day number 2. Thank you so much. Bye.